from this. Amy, gross, everybody. Oh, shit. She has a pillow. That's pretty normal for her.
It's an interesting sound. I put all my jokes in a hot dog container. So I'm sorry if somebody was excited about eating steak, Frank. Hate to disappoint you. So the last set was a good example of what I'm going to say. A lot of people up here are obviously in therapy. I'm theraped out. I'm the therapist now, so people tell me all the time. I'm a walking onion, so like, you know, people cry around me a lot. So a lot of their stuff comes out, you know. But I find it funny, like, you know, because I wanted to kill myself for a really long time, y'all. Imagine that. And but you know, something told me, one of my many voices said, you know, instead of killing yourself, wouldn't you just rather relive all these painful moments? But I do have an issue though. Every time I come up here, it's like all my thoughts empty out. And I wish I had that problem everywhere else. Because it's so annoying. I ask the Lord every single day, could you just give me 500,000 less thoughts? Please. He never does. So I guess it's his will for me to keep being schizophrenic. But I do try to like simulate this experience. So you know, obviously I work at a burger joint. And so I'll be flipping burgers and I'll be like, pretend that you're on stage, pretend that you're doing a set, and then all of a sudden I'll like forget how to make burgers. So if you guys did more than microdose Amy Gross, you'd understand why Amy Gross don't microdose fucking shit. Some people naturally smoke marijuana, okay? I just like look at the light and bing! So I actually, like on the way here, I felt like I was high, but I'm like, no, it's just the 5G radiation. But, yeah, so, you know the term crazy cat lady? Well, I've decided to like really appropriate that. So I meow at people, as you know, and I meow at everybody, and everybody meows back at me. Which is really cool. So whenever like people show up at work, they always meow at me. Like even the bread man, he goes rare. So it is possible to modify people's behavior without working for big pharma. Let's see here. Did you guys know that morbid obesity is the only thing made in America? I can say that. I work in a restaurant, okay? You are what you eat. Processed, prepackaged, genetically modified garbage. So, but it's like working at a restaurant, you have a front row seat to America's bad decisions. You know? And there's no like, there's no like government program for that. You notice that? There's no government program to like really help people. Probably because the government doesn't really want to help people anyway, but you know, if they did, I would strongly suggest that. But nobody's gonna listen to me because I'm too crazy or whatever, right? But I find it interesting though that they close liquor stores on Sunday. You notice that? I know you guys notice that if you like to drink, right? Right? Okay. Well, I used to be a raging alcoholic, and I don't drink anymore, but it still pisses me off that liquor stores are closed because I'm an extremely religious person, and I know damn well that they're not closing liquor stores on Sunday for that reason, okay? Otherwise, they close the fucking internet. But let's see. So I thought I'd leave you guys with a good metaphor, because Jesus spoke in parables, and that's what I'm supposed to do too. I find it interesting, if you go to the grocery store and you're either under the influence of cannabis or you're extremely hungry, you're going to end up with a cart full of crap, right? Well, it's the same thing when you go on the internet, So if you go on the internet and your head's, not right, which is, America, then, you're gonna end up with a head full of garbage. And you're not going to have any idea why you're wandering on this aisle or that aisle, Pornhub, you know why you're in Pornhub. But, I just think it's really important that people know, like, why they're doing what they're doing. But, ooh, my keyboard started making music on its own. I swear that's the Lord, like, every time he just does that, fuck with my ass. A lot of people think I'm a transgender person. It's because of all my balls. That's it. But it's because of all my balls, but it's funny because, to be a schizophrenic in a Western society is essentially like committing suicide. So, I understand the comparison, right? So, just to let you know, if you want to beat up a woman, just pretend you're a woman. Just watch Mrs. Doubtfire again for some pointers, right? So I used to cut myself, as any woman with self-awareness should. Let's see. You know how they say Mr. Right? Like women are like, I want to be Mr. Right. It's like they never say Mrs. Right. There's a reason for that. I find it funny that people are so pissed off that incels exist. I think they're just pissed off that there's one group of society that will never get a chance of getting STD. Let's see. How much time? Oh, I love you so much. I talk you up on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I do. Well, nobody's watching it, so it doesn't matter. I'm like the bottom. I'm like a bottom feeder YouTube. I like it that way though, because they can't censor my ass. So let's see. American life in 5 words. Go. Phone, pills, television, fried food. Oh man. Okay. I think I'll do one more. Okay. So you know how they call a lot of pieces of shit call their dogs fur babies? Don't you wish these people would just commit suicide already? I mean, alright. Well, I think we need to update and start calling them fur clusters of cells. Right? I think that's pretty appropriate. I'm gonna leave with that. So thank you for paying attention to me. Bye.
Amy, gross, everybody. Oh my God. That's what comedy is all about. That was special. We saw something special there. That was an old school Amy set. That was good shit. That was good. You gotta keep coming back to this. We need this.
That was the Holy Spirit.
Whatever, we need it. I'm not trying to look behind the wiring of it.